puppy. Good morning, or good afternoon. It's a good morning for me. I woke up actually really early today by myself. It was really impressive. I woke up at 11 a.m. I got up, did everything I needed to do. I left a bowl of cereal, as I went to go use the bathroom. I come back, and the dog has consumed it all. Ever since, the dog has been asleep, and I had to text my mom and went, hello, I may have killed your dog. She's fine. She's just, my mom said she probably just has an upset stomach from wolfing it all down. Supposedly she's used to this kind of shenanigans from the dog. Hello? My VTuber died? Hello? There she is. Yes, the dog has been asleep on my lap for about an hour. In fact, it's about 2 hours now. Poor thing. I left, it wasn't too much milk at the bottom of the bowl, don't get me wrong, she's fine. But I had left a decent chunk, and she had clearly done it really quickly, knowing full well that she was going to get punished as soon as I found her with the bowl. But she did it anyway, and now she's regretting her life choices. She keeps shivering, and every now and again she'll burp. What a stupid fucking dog, man. It was worth it. To the dog, 100%. Oh my god. I put a blanket over her and she stopped shivering. So I guess the heat has counteracted all that. But every now and again she'll just let out this biggest sigh on planet Earth to let everyone know that her life is hell now. I just feel it on my lap. I don't hear it anywhere because I have my headphones in. I just feel my lap go stone cold for a second. Hello, hello. It is time for gaming. I'm defo an addict for this game. I was reading not even a second ago. I was just reading all of this stuff because I can. There's no other reason behind it, I just felt like reading them. So I was slowly going through all of this stuff. And then I went and found some more, and then I went through some more, and then I realized there's loads of these. A load of them. And I want to get them all. Reading them has been fun. Some of them are really funny, and some of them are really lore-bound. Hold on, I'll show you my favorite. Where is it? No, hold up. Liv, there is, a really good reason for this, right? Where is it? I'm gonna chat history between researchers. I think this is it. So there's this, okay? It is so serious. Excuse my ignorance, but I have a few questions. And then it goes on. And it goes on. After much thought and many restless nights, I've decided that I could not bear the thought of your good name being sullied due to misguided thorough categorization. I also could not bear the thought of my discipline, Department of Ecology, being stampede, which has strong armor ways of certain departments. The reason for composing this letter and my blaring is merely so I can convey 3 sentences, which is, Teutonese are fucking rocks! A straightforward Department of Galactic Geographic Researcher. Look at the humor you're missing! Couldn't believe when I found this! I was sobbing over it! Do you know what's great about this, too? Do you know what's great about this? Is before you get to this, there is multiple entries about the Dodonids. So you learn all this information about it, and this report is basically just saying all this is bullshit. They're fucking rocks, you moron. And no one would have seen it. The humor in this game is great. I'm greatly pleased by it. In conclusion, it fucking sucks. Your report's wrong, and I'm here to tell you, but politely, you know. Even in the blurb it says you've been blocked at the bottom. It's quite great. We're still here with this message because I refuse to do well like this. Well deserves better in life. So we're ignoring this. But we did get mail today, and I redeemed a redemption code, but more importantly, we get 10 free pills just on the backs of Honkai. So I now have a lot saved up, and I still hate Seal. So I probably am gonna keep saving them against my impulse and just keep pulling on standard banners. I care more about these 5 stars than the standard banner. I hate Seal Live. I'm really sorry. I've made the Seal hate club. I really dislike her. I'm so sorry. Bring back Old Seal. Old Seal was great. This Seal's a punk-ass bitch. Yeah, last time we left off, we got all of the resources last time. We found out that Bronya was, Bronya ends up being an undergrounder, and Seal suddenly becomes nice to Bronya after finding out this. So in my opinion, a little bit of racism, in my opinion. I don't know if that actually, classism, I guess? But not really, because it's the opposite way. I don't know. It seems really weird to me that suddenly, now that Bronya is a nice underground girl, Seal is like, oh my god, we can be besties and talk about our history together. And I'm like, okay, Seal, nice tone change there. Asaki stream, I'm not a rarity these days. I ate them all. There you go. Yeah, no. I wouldn't have minded if Seal's transformation was because they just realized that Bronya has had her own issues with her mother. Obviously being currently possessed by the Stellaron, you know, that could be a turning point. But nah, it's because, oh my god, you were raised in the same orphanage as me? Can we be besties? And it's like, no, Seal, that's not how it works. How dare you? I'm not lying to Natasha. I love Natasha's design. I can't wait to get her for free. I also think she's gonna be one of the only healers in this game too. Have you heard of the law in the databanks that started the mass filzation? I don't think I've went through the databanks yet. I have met the elation, aha. Oh. Well, that was good timing for that. But if you want to read it, just go to the databank faction and scroll to the bottom of the list and click on mass field elation. Okay. Ooh.
一晩休んでないのに。私の最高記録は6鉄よ。あんたももっと頑張りなさい。
That's not something to be proud of, Seal. We got Natasha though. Let's see. I am excited to use Natasha. I think Natasha will be like a really big character to use. So put this real quick. Alright, let's see what Natasha can do. Max HP increase. Immediately attacks the enemy after entering bound. Deals physical damage equal to the 80% of Natasha's attack to a random enemy with a 100% base chance to weaken. All enemies, well weakened enemies, deal 30% less damage to allies for 1 turn. Heals allies. Yep, that seems right. Restores a single ally. Yes, cool. Deals physical damage. Nice. When healing allies with HP percentage at 30% of them, increased outgoing healing by 25%. This also works in continuous healing. That's actually really hype of a talent, though. That's nice. So she works like Genshin healers in the sense of you need more HP. Or like Genshin shielders, should I say. In the sense of the more HP she has, the stronger it heals. That's nice to know. That was scary. So you said something about data bank. Hold on. I'm not, you've caught my attention. Factions. Mass Filiation. Even an organization with the mass fields sing solemn praises of their Eon. The Eon will never give you up, never let you down, or abandon you. How the fuck, Daniel, have you managed to rickroll me inside another fucking video game? Like, actually, how have you managed this? How do you figure this shit out? How? Tell me your secret. No. I'm so upset. I can't believe I fell for that too. But it seemed actually plausible. It seemed like something that could have happened. Man. You're a dickhead. My day's been ruined. Oh my god. I'm never trusting Daniel with something else again in my life. That's it. It's all over. I'm not reading anymore. The sad part is I would have found that out eventually. Not something to be proud of, March, sweetie.
全員揃ったな。じゃあ本題に入ろう。以前お前たちが言っていた性格、それから上層部での出来事、この二人が全て最初から説明してくれた。前にカカリアに会った時はただの勢いある小娘に過ぎなかったが、まさか守護者になった後ああなるとはな。遭遇したお前たちには同情する。安心しろ。遅延は裏切るようなことは
I
しない。
love March so much. She's
お前たちの
adorable.
計画は酔っ払った甲府のザレ言と大差ないが、少なくとも筋は通っている。下の奴らはもうとっくに他の選択肢を失った状態だ。ここまで来たらお前
I played a little bit with English and I didn't like
安
it.
心しておじさん。うちらを信じるのが正解だって証明してみせるから。
酔っ払った甲府のザレ言なんかじゃないこともだ。
よし、じゃあ現実的な話をしよう。お前たちは正確な行方を知りたい。
My day's
俺
been
たちチー
ruined.
ムは下層部の封鎖を解放したい。つまり、俺たちの目標はスバローグだ。
Do you know what's worse about it, Daniel, is you literally gripped me where it hurts the most. You knew that I've been loving reading all of the lore stuff so much. And then you do me like that. You give me a nice group on there, and well, oh, it's got a Genshin reference in it from the Fatui. And then you do that to me? What the actual fuck, man? Yeah, I've been reading all the lore books. I've been collecting them all and slowly reading them all. I showed one off at the start of the stream too. It was the perfect setup. I was talking at the start of the stream how great some of them were. I can't read it anymore. It's been ruined. I'll get there eventually through my lore reading, but right now my day has been immeasurably ruined. I can't actually do it. It was more than a troll. I actually felt my entire being to get destroyed from that. Sovereign's the target for both our efforts. We can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything. That's not a good solution. Let's not beat the shit out of them.
ああ、どう転ぶかわからん。どちらにも対応できるようにすべきだろう。もちろん、平和的に問題を解決するのが一番だが、状況が変われば。
It is what it is. I don't know. I feel fucking betrayed.
遅延はスバローグとの接触を何度も試みてきた。しかし。
My alarm bells didn't even ring. Usually I get some sort of ring, but nah, nothing.
それに俺たちの実力で奴らと衝突するのはリスクが高すぎる。スバローグのロボットは犠牲を恐れないが、俺は仮想
That's because the robots, they don't have fears.
だが今は違う。お前たちが来たことで、スバローグも外部からの変数が現れたことを認め、状況が変わってきている。どういう経緯でそうなるかはわからんが。
I want to try not beat this guy up. Mainly for the poor little kid who's literally been adopted by a robot. Can't be fucked if your robo dad just get exploded by some random people.
ちゃんと考えての結論か？ま、スバローグの縄張りに行けばわかる。この地下で物事が順調に進むことなどないとな。どうだ、シルバーメインのお嬢さん。俺たちの中でスバローグと対立する理由がないのはお前だけだ。お前の考えを聞かせてくれないか。
仮想部もベロブログの一部だから、もしスバローグがここの住民を脅かす存在なら、あなたたちの味方をするのも当然。
いい答えだ。さすが守護者の責務を引き継ぐ娘。いい覚悟をしている。よし、共同戦線を張れたのなら、これ以上時間を浪費する必要もない。行け。スバローグを探しに行くためのガイドを手配してある。
Let's go.
遅延はずっとスバローグと対立してきた。共に行っても誤解を生むだけだろう。少し離れたところで待機し。
That's valid, actually. That makes a lot of sense.
ゼレ、もう一度外から来た友人たちと同行してくれるか。
任せてちょうだい、ボス。
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm one level off again. Oh, damn it. Why am I instantly trying to extort the child? What the fuck? You were given an option. Okay, here's the multiple ways you can extort this child. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll do Oh, this is a companion mission. That's actually sick. Let's do our daily mission. Isn't this the same daily mission as last time? If I got the exact same one, that would be unfortunate. Everything been going well? Yeah, actually it's been going really well. Since you gave me the precious intel about Tema, I felt closer and closer to her. Okay, it's a continuation. I'm starting to feel the mystery surrounding her is gradually becoming clearer to me. But it's obviously not enough. I remember Miss Vasca was saying that Tema and her have different tastes in novels. Then maybe her taste in fiction can showcase a little more of her soul. Can you help me with one more favor? Go to the bookstore over the administration district and ask if Tema has any favorite books. Please. These do recover over time. Okay, cool. I'm not going insane. On these benches, every now and again, a new thing, an item, appears on the benches. I've collected so many different, like, little things on the benches so far. I don't know if they're brand new each time, but there's definitely like new stuff there. Also, is my mysterious man here? He is. Let's go say hi. Man, it's that man again, the one who claimed that he came from the back alley. The poor fella harassed with supernatural stuff. You remember him, surely. His face is gaunt, his eyes bloodshot, most likely from the severe lack of much-needed rest. Even so, he leans against the iron gate, murmuring to himself, as if trying to exert every ounce of leftover strength for his gritted teeth. They'll never find me. You feeling okay, buddy? Get away from me! Oh, my apologies, I thought you were... No. How do I know you're not one of them? Get away! Ugh. Those cluttered footsteps and the blasted cackle. They're here! They're here! It's my turn. I'm next. The man lets loose an ear-piercing shriek and charges into the unfathomable black alley, carrying his maniac laughter with him. Well, I'm sure nothing will come of that. Oh, the space anchor gives up a light chime as well. It's really quiet, but I heard it and I got confused because the chests also give light chimes. Yippee! Books! Hello. Sorry, I was caught up reading the book that I didn't notice. You need some help? A bit Tamel. Tamel, you mean the musical actress? Sorry, I'm not into musicals and I don't know any celebs. However, she's certainly made an impression on me. Some time back, she kept coming over to ask if there was any novel similar to Night and Fog. I even read this book so I could make some suggestions for her. It's an excerpt from an unfinished romance novel. She said that she loves this book, and I still remember how she said, "It's such a blessing to read this book over and over again in a cozy warm bedroom with my flowers." Unfortunately, the few books I recommended to her, she doesn't seem satisfied with them. But that's pretty common. At some point, everyone finds that one book that's irreplaceable. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the book, but rather the reader's state of mind. If there's nothing else, I would like to go back to my book. See you later. Man. I love fetch quests. Running up the stairs, 2 at a time. Alright, bitch. I'm back again. It's no surprise that Tamel would love a romance novel, but I've never read this particular one. Your intel is highly useful, thank you. Maybe hidden within this novel are Tamel's secret thoughts about love. Thanks a lot for helping me with this. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Poggers. These actually seem really worthwhile to do as well, by the way. Complete one stage of the simulated universe. Sure. I'm fine going there. We also have to go meet our plant friend anyway, so this works out well. That's another daily that I have to do. Daily, there's a plan, that I have to talk to, and there used to be that man, but I don't think he's gonna be back tomorrow. Just a speculation. If he is, he's not gonna be okay. But we'll see if he's there tomorrow or not. Or at the very least, I will. Hello, strange plant. The space station really is a mixed bag. I heard I heard the mech astrocrat scrolling. It's going to pay us a visit soon. Oh. I guess it's not time to see the plant? The plant told me to come back tomorrow. Like, I saw it, and then it gave me a reward, and then told me to come back tomorrow again. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of world quests in the space station. Yeah. So we can always do this. Let's ask Asta what she needs, because Asta is a good girl. Man, I can't believe I could have ended stream. Oh, hello, Asta again. Sakura, you said you'd be back at the station. There's something I can only talk to you if there's too much in your hand over. No need to bother you. I'm headed back. Hey, stop teasing. I really do have something urgent to talk about. I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Please hurry. Ooh, this is a companion quest. Let's do the companion quest. It's gonna take me a while. I know for a fact, but I think... Wait, does everyone always... No. I think this is probably better I do the companion quest, right? On stream at least. Because world quests usually aren't that great. Oh. Goodbye, Arlen.
姿は見ないし、メッセージも返さない。通信にも応答しないの。彼を連れ帰ってきてから今までこんなことはなかったわ。もちろんよ。でもアーランの行き先は監視映像でもわからなかったわ。監視システムはレギオンが侵入した時に破壊されてしまって、まだ完全に復旧していないの。
That's... This seems like a character though, right?
最後に連絡を取ってからもう13時間も経っているのよ。普段は13秒以内に返事をしてくれるのに。どうしても見つけることができなかったから、防衛課の個人業務計画の記録を調べたの。そしたらこれを見つけたのよ。ほら、最後の業務目標を見て。心に準ずる、鏡と化す、我を変えるってすごく変だと思わない？
I think guys is aged to 10 like that.
細かいことは気にしないで。はあ、防衛課に聞いてみたんだけど、誰も緊急事態だとは思ってなかったの。それどころか。
アーランの兄貴はもう大の男なんですから、個人的な予定があってもおかしくないでしょう。
The voice actor's fucking popping off.
彼らってば話が通じないの。だからこのことはあなたに任せるしかないと思って。秘密武器があるのよ。それは
The pupper.
ペペ。ええ、私の愛犬なんだけど、小さな頃からアーランが世話をしているから、彼ととっても仲良しなのよ。
Dude, I'll threaten the dog no here.
アーランの匂いをよく知っているから。
Oh, that was a different way that yeah, obviously. Sorry.
考えてみて。代理所長である私がこんなにたくさんいるスタッフの前でアーランを探したらどうなると思う？絶対にダメよ。防衛課の責任者である彼が頼りなく思われちゃうじゃない。ペペを連れて出発しましょう。安心して、ペペは噛まないから。
I know it doesn't. It's a very cute dog. The dawn after dark, an unexpected turn of events. Start. Hi, Peppy. Oh god, he's off. Alright, where are you going? Where are we heading?
あれはカポーティ？アーランは本当にここに来た
I
の？
like how he has a little rock on his back.
変ね。どうしてあの人たらしのところに行ったのかしら。
I see something glowing.
宇宙ステーション公認だったから思わず口を滑らせちゃった。あれこそが宇宙ステーションのこのスタッフはすごい大会優勝者の実力なの。私が直接行くのはちょっと。カポーティから事情を聞くのはあなたに任せたわ。
I see. Holy shit. I need it over. You? Wait, does this mean every area refreshes collectibles every now and again? That's if so, I'm in a pickle with this game.
実はあの時、私はとても恐ろしさを感じていました。しかし、この心の中に依然としてある一筋の光が私を導いてくれたのです。その光とは、皆さんの
He's a preacher, right?
カポ様が思ってくれてるなんて。
Oh, oh dear. I guess I'll just nod. Let's not start shit.
お久しぶりです。
Let's not start
最近は
shit.
どうですか？今は少し忙しいのです。緊急性の高い話以外は後にしてくれませんか？
It's quite urgent though. I need Arlen.
アーランさん、もちろん存じていますよ。宇宙ステーションにいるすべての人の心を照らすのが私の責務ですから。しかし、彼が今どこにいるか
Whoever the space station is just like the most intelligent people, but they're all insane.
本当に申し訳ない。
芝居がかった間とか声を張るタイミングとかすごく計算されている気がする。
皆さんもご存知の通り、私の人生の中で最も大事な言葉は理念です。理念がなければ人と機械に何の違いがあるのでしょうか。
でもこの前は人生で最も大事な言葉は輝きだって。
帰ってカボ様大百科を更新しろ。今回の人生で最も大事な言葉はバージョン 12.0 のものだ。
そのともかく私は嘘をついたりはしません。
God, this is gonna be a campaign adventure,
私は
that's
最
for
近
sure.
アーランさんに会っていますし、彼の居場所も知っています。しかし、お許しください。私は自分に誓ったので
That's
す。
a shame. I'm demanding it
このカポーティは
politely with a
アー
bat
ラン
in
さ
my
んの
hands.
秘密を誰にも
Towards your
漏らしたりは
face.
しないとね。どうやら私の人となりをしっかりと理解したようですね。以前アーランさんが私のところに頼み事をしに来た時、あなたと似た表情をしていました。彼はとても焦っていて、私の答えを切望していたのです。
I love how giving someone their self-ego helps them.
答えは単純なものではありません。ましてや彼にとってあのような心に準ずる修行はもっと難しい。
Uh-huh.
あの修行がどれほど困難か想像もつかないでしょう。彼に協力してあの喋り方をするだけで疲れますし、幸いなことに何でもありません。
カポーティのさっきの言葉、アーランの業務計画にも書いてあった。やっぱり何か知ってるみたい。
そんなことは言ってませんよ。
Yep.
あなたの聞き間違いでは。
Whatever you say, bud.
さっき言ったのは確か人生は修行で心に従う必要があるという言葉だったはず。だからあなたが言ったようなアーランさんに関することは全く知りませんよ。あ、もうすぐ会議が始まるのでまた今度にしませんか。
逃げられるわけにはいかない。どうしても話すつもりがないのなら。
damn, we really just went, do you know what? The dog has sent me. It is over.
なんてことを言うのですか。私を解雇する権利があなたにあるかどうかは知りませんが、はっきりと言わせてもらいます。今日、アスター所長、いや、ミス・ヘルタが直接私に命令を下したとしても屈しません。解雇されたとしても構いませんよ。たとえ私の命を脅かすような真似をされても、私は知らないと答えるでしょう。
カポ様、ああ、素敵すぎる。カポ様のファンでよかった。
Okay.
アーランさんと約束をした時、カポ様はさっきと全く同じ言葉を言っていたぞ。
特に命を脅かすような真似をされても私は知らないと答えるでしょう。ブーブー、本当に投げる。
Jesus
今日帰っ
Christ.
たらあのテープ起こしを印刷してくれ。ファンミーティングで読んで暗記するぞ。
テープ起こし？アーランがカポーティに依頼している場面が録音されていたの？重要な手がかりがこんな形で現れるなんて。
So,
さっきテープ起こしのことを言ってたのはこ
as
の
it?
人だったはず。ちょっと、あなたってばさっきからずっとカポ様にあれこれ聞いてるけど、ファンクラブに入りたいの？
その可能性はあるな。じゃないとアーランさんがカポ様の元を訪れたことを知るはずがない。
あなた、カポ様大百科バージョン 12.0 の内部テスト版の内容まで知ってるなんて並大抵のレベルじゃないね。
Sure.
どうやらこの人は本当に熱狂的な隠れファンのようだ。俺たちは勘違いしていたんだな。
These titles for these
私た
researchers
ち
are
と同
great.
じなら他人行儀でいる必要はないよね。ほらほら、これが最新版のカポ様ファンクラブ入会パックだよ。それからおまけにカポ様大百科の最新バージョンもプレゼントするね。
今回更新された内容ではカポ様の珍しい一面を見ることができるんだぞ。
Oh my god! Are they actually in here? Yeah. Handwritten cards with words of encouragement compelled to its fans. Master Capote's care and love for everyone is contained in these words. A photo snapped from a unique angle and contains Capote's autograph. Master Capote authorized it. It's not an intrusive effect. Ah! The wiki-style encyclopedia that Capote's fans created themselves. Its contents mostly involve Capote's saying. Master Capote's keywords in life has been updated. The most recent version is elimination. Man. It's you, thanks for helping the station. Do you parents know the problems? Yeah.
アーランは何を思ってあの口がよく回るカポーティに修行を手伝ってほしいとお願いしたのかしら。この手がかりを参考にするしかないわね。
I guess the,
宇宙ステーションのハンドブックだってこんな頻度で更新しないけど、これは録音を文字起こししたもの？
The phone transcript of a recording. Oh, come on, Captain Arnold. You need to get into the role. I'm sorry, Professor. I just can't think of you as an overbearing boss. Close your eyes and try to feel it. After all, this is your trial of the heart. Listen to my instructions and let's go again. Arlen, come to my office. Time waits for no one, and every minute of my time is precious. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm coming over. Wrong, big mistake, Captain Arlen. You can't just be so submissive. You're tasked with something beyond your scope of work. Would you also take off immediately like you just did? Oh dear, if you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss, it looks like your heart is going to be put into some serious training.
この写真、どう見ても盗撮じゃない。でもカポーティ公認なのね。だって彼のサインがあるもの。写真に人影が映り込んでいるような。これはアーラン？ということは アーランは確かにカポーティに会いに行ったみたいね。これは動かぬ証拠よ。この筆跡、見覚えがあるわね。アーランに似てる。
No way.
美しく繊細な花ですら苛烈な日差しには耐えられない。カポーティは永遠にあなたのそばで優しさと思いやりを与えよう。この少しねっとりとした感じ、確かにカポーティが書いたものに見えるわ。心に準ずる修行って強気な上司とうまく付き合うためのものだったの？アーランは普段私をそんな風に思っていたのね。アーランとはしっかり話をしなきゃね。まずは彼を探しましょう。
No.
ペペ、出番よ。
Arf, arf. Where is Peppy? Where's the dog? Peppy? Peppy? Oh. What the fuck? Oh, Peppy. Let's go. Round 2 of our adventures. Peppy? 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 Stop!
あれは炭鉱さんと防衛課のスタッフたち。やっぱり取り逃がした半物質レギオンがステーション内に潜んでいたのね。手助けをしに行きましょう。
Damn it. At least let me get the drop on them. That is completely different than what I was expecting in this moment.
殴ったね。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。
Alright, one's dead, that's all that matters.
頭を冷やすといい。
Try this one.
うちの出番。
I'm really
う
worried.
ちがいるんだから負けないよ。始めようか。
Damn.
手加減はしない。
Okay, it's just that fight. Interesting. It was not
星々が
what I was looking
私
at.
たちの名を記憶してくれる。
お前たちどうしてここに来たんだ？それなら気をつけた方がいい。レギオンの残党が他にもいる。
How about the
アーランの
dog?
不在だ。宇宙ステーションのセキュリティに関しては特に気をつける必要がある。全員しっかり覚悟し集中しろ。はい、代理の兄貴。からかうな。ただアーランの手伝いをしているだけだ。彼を探しているんだな。彼は美月のところにいる。
Of course he is.
だが彼の修行は個人的なものだ。邪魔はしない方がいい。兄貴の個人的な修行？さすが男の中の男だ。あのような高みに達していてもさらに上を目指すとは。修行なんだかただ体を鍛えるよりもすごそうですね。兄貴は毎日肉体の限界に挑戦して一人で宇宙ステーション内を
That small little
23,358
attitude
走ってるらしい
starting
で
to
すよ。
go.
マジでかっこいいですよね。高い目標に自身への厳しさ。知ってるぜ。絶対に心を磨くような修行だ。兄貴はきっと滝を見つけて美月さんに頼んで水の温度を限りなく冷たくしてもらってるんだと思う。
Oh god.
デタラメを言わないでください。修行は滝行のように単純なものではありません。僕が思うに 兄貴はもっとい
Not
ろん
from
な戦
this
闘技術
part.
を知ろうとして、見
No.
聞の広い美月さんに教えを
Much
請うているん
teaching
でしょう。
fighting skills to add security
当た
would
ら
be
ずといえ
interesting.
ども遠からずといったところだな。アーランは上司から与えられるストレスを解消する方法が知りたいと言い、俺を訪ねてきたんだ。だから美月を探すように言った。美月に耐えることができたなら、彼はもう怖いものなしになるだろう。
Isn't interesting, man. That's pretty
俺
sadistic.
は逆に代理の兄貴は賢いと思うぞ。兄貴に弱点なんてほとんどないのに、まだ上を目指してるなんてマジですごいですよね。
俺はアーランと任務を交換したんだ。彼は美月と一緒に宇宙ステーションに出現した結晶の調査をしに行った。そして俺は彼の代わりに巡回をしているというわけだ。
Like her Astra is just in the back, like
宇宙
fucking.
ステーションを巡回しやすいように通行証を1枚渡してくれた。
俺は壊された天井板を見つけたぜ。この戦闘の痕跡はきっと兄貴のものだ。ちょっとそれが手がかりになりますか？こっちの地面に残ってるものの方がよっぽどいいと思いますよ。この足跡を見てください。
Jesus Christ.
サイズも力の入り方も
Why are they
全
all
部一致
just
しています。
fanboys
これこそ兄貴が
in the
戦ってい
space
た証拠です。
station, man?
彼は宇宙ステーションで署名のない手書きのメモを見つけたらしい。そこには上司からのストレスを和らげる36の方法が書いてあったと言っていた。それから修行に関することも書いてあったそうだ。まず心に準ずるは、心の中に生まれたストレスを見つめることで自身と向き合えるようにする修行。次に鏡と化すは、鏡のように他者が職場で感じるストレスを体験することでそれを多元的に感じ取れるようにする修行。最後の我を変えるは、ストレスの中に自身を置くことで自分を変える修行。彼が俺を探しに来たのは
Yeah, there's so
鏡
much
と化す
fun
の
as
修行をこなしたか
this.
ったからだろう。いや、知らない。彼は言わなかったし、俺も聞かなかった。
自身を高めるのに理由が必要か？兄貴のことを全く理解してない
Okay,
んだな。
fuck you. Leave me alone.
兄貴は防衛家では強くて繊細だと知られています。彼の行動の目的を理解できないのなら、あなたはまだまだ物事を見る視点を養う必要があると言えます。兄貴は常に事態を未然に防ぐために行動している。さすが宇宙ステーションの冷酷な鷹、防衛家のリーダー。
My god. I get it. My bad. I'm
アーラ
leaving.
ンを探したいのなら美月に連絡をするといいだろう。
Why I took up the fucking broken ceiling? Man. She was right here. There's no way I'm gonna fucking relay this back to her. Jesus
職場の
Christ.
ストレス、いかに強気な上司と付き合うか。あら、ごめんなさい。あなたにそんなにストレスを与えていたなんて。そうね、私もアーランが感じていたストレスについて知りたいわ。あ、この通行証、ペペの写真が。
That's cute.
彼はペペと家族のように仲がいいから遊んでやってと言ったんだけど、まさかそういう仕事の範囲外のお願いが彼のストレスになっていたの。見て、アーランってばペペの写真をプリントアウトして常に自分の気を引き締めているのよ。
Okay, this woman needs to fucking relax. It's a dog.
見て、この天井板めちゃくちゃになってる。アーランは心に鬱憤を溜め込んで
Oh god.
発散する場
This
所
is
がない。
going too far.
モンスターを攻撃するしかなかったのね。
It's only downhill from
こ
here.
のサイズは確かにアーランのものね。足跡から察するに私が彼に買ってあげた靴だわ。
This is probably just Arlen wants to convince Asta, by the way.
その靴も彼にとっては足かせでしかなくて
Fuck!
苦痛だったのかしら。
Jesus Christ.
そうね、やっぱりアーランは早く見つけないと。直接 彼に謝りたい。ペペ、行きましょう。
Oh my god. Wait, this Peppy's fake. Oh, god damn it. Do you hate it when the dog right in front of you is actually not the real dog you're supposed to be following? Alright, Peppy. Oh, hold up. Alright, Peppy.
What the dog doing?
What is the dog doing?
ペペにはナナの居場所がわかるの？
We could also just text her.
本当に匂いだけを頼りにしているのかな？
You know, we do have her phone number or whatever. So we could just text her and go, hey. The dog Gert.
かわいいワンちゃん。あんたも来たんだね。
Hi.
そんなことないよ。ただワンちゃん。
Wow. I see how it is.
でもこの子見たことあるような。あ、もしかしてアーランのペペ？残念だけど、ご主人様は一人で調査に行ったからここにはいないよ。そうだね。確か道中ずっとタンコ尊敬できる男
To be fair, Dan is really cool.
あと美月と一緒に任務をこなせば最終の修行を成し遂げられるはずとも言ってた。アーランにいろんなことを教えられるうちってすごくない？一緒に不審な結晶の調査をしてたんだ。でもアーランは自分を変えることができなければ意味がないとか言ってて。
Okay.
なんかすごくストレスを感じていたみたいだからアドバイスをしてあげたんだよ。そんなに自分を証明したいのなら口で言うだけじゃなくて行動しないとって。それらしいことは言ったけど彼がどんな修行をしていたかは知らないんだよ。
What is this man up to now?
でもうちの話を聞いてアーランは炭鉱の言う通りだって言ってたよ。それから一人でどっかに行っちゃった。その時後ろからアーランの姿を一枚撮ったんだよ。
No, the tough guy
か
one.
っこよくない？アーランを探しに行くんならうちも一緒に行くよ。アーランを一人にするのは心配だし。
Oh boy. Photo of Arlen's vet. What a great description. Where am I going? Over here. So. I mean, you're that way, but I want to kind of beat these up, so. I like beating up people. God damn it. You're a piece of shit and you will now perish. Damn, I didn't quite get him. That's annoying.
やれやれ。うちの出番。この機会を逃さない。
This guy's fucked. Let's go with this.
くらえ。
Nice.
いや。
頭を冷やすといい。
Nice.
避けてね。うち今回は足を引っ張ってないでしょ。
Investigate.
前に文献で性格内部の波動によって裂解が出現するって読んだことがあるわ。あら。え、大丈夫だよ。うちはいっぱい見てきたから、一つや二つあっても問題ないよ。アーランの方も無事だといいけど。
Okay, that was great. I'm so glad we did that. We're next.
ここの侵食は私の想像よりはるかにひどいわ。 シンクルさんからも一部エリアの整理がまだ終わってないと報告が上がっているし、
裂解は周囲の空間に影響を与えるの。宇宙ステーションは電気設備でいっぱいだからよくショートしたりしてそうだね。
Alright, Kill, you're done. I didn't know if they were gonna say something important. I cut off so many dialogues.
痛い目に遭いたいようだな。下がれ。
やれやれ、うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。いや、
即戦即決でいこう。
いや、
Bump.
うち今回は足を引っ張ってないでしょ。
Let's do you here. Nice. I think that's better off.
手加減はしない。
怖くない怖くない。
避けてね。うちの出番。
So close to death.
誘ったはい。
今去るのなら見逃そう。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
続きは俺に任せろ。頭を冷やすといい。
礼儀のなってないお客さん避けてね。
いや、食らえ。
この銀河はあらゆる可能性を受け入れる。
Don't mind.
お嬢様、貴様たちどうしてみんなで来たんだ。こいつは初めて見る。見た限り侵食を受けて変異した新たな
I've
個
seen
体だ。
multiple of these. Let me handle it.
すべては星々の星の秘密を求める鍵よ。開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。
I think I was too late to do that, to stop his extraction. Yeah, unfortunate.
君らはこの力について星が砕け散る様を見るがいい。生と死、君らに選ぶ余地はない。手加減はしない。
Pog. As intended.
やれやれ。
ルールは破るためにある。アウト。うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。うちがいるんだから負けないよ。
始めようか。
今去るのなら身の下がれ。
誘った覚えは避けてね。
うちの出番。動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
Nice. We're breaking a
即
lot.
戦即決でいこう。
食らえ。
続きは俺に任せろ。
Let's bank
頭
serum.
を冷やすといい。
Just for the
礼儀の
extra.
なってやれやれ。
逃がさない。
Nice.
うちってばなかなかやるじゃん。うちがいるんだから負けないよ。いや、
今去るのなら手加減はしない。
Nice. Let the dog cook.
この銀河はあらゆる可能性を受け入れる。
We're getting close to finishing our daily training already. I mean, I probably will just do the simulation, so, yeah.
お嬢様、大丈夫ですか？
アーラン、私。
お嬢様、どうして泣いているのですか？怪我をされたのですか？
ごめんなさい。
は？
全部私が悪いの。私が普段からストレスを与えてあなたを苦しめてしまっていた。しかもそのストレスを和らげるために専門的な文献まで調べていたなんて。本当に想像もしてなかったの。あなたにそれだけの負担を強いていたなんて。ごめんなさい。
お嬢様、俺はお嬢様に対してストレスを感じたことはありません。
あら、もうごまかさないで。あなたの今回の修行について彼女と徹底的に調べたのよ。もしそれでも私の謝罪を受け入れる気がないのなら、一つ一つのことに関して深く反省して私の決意を示すしかないわ。
しかしお嬢様、
まずあなたの心に準ずる修行、上司の心理を深く理解するために会話のシミュレーションに付き合ってもらうよう
This guy's about to be embarrassed.
証拠は
Oh, why do I have to fucking interrogate him?
あなたの心に準ずる修行、上司の心理を深く理解するために会話のシミュレーションに
I wasn't
付き合って
ready
も
for
らうよう
this.
カポーティにお願いしたのよね。証拠はこれが最も重要な証拠。このテープ起こしにはあなたがカポーティに助けを求めた内容がはっきりと書かれているわ。強気な上司、職務の範囲を超えた仕事って。カポーティは私の言葉遣いを知らないからモノマネは微妙に似てなかったけど、この具体的な内容は
This is...
明らかな証拠でしょ。
I'm not sure how this is gonna
やっ
go.
ぱり私こそがあなたのストレスの源なのよ。
お嬢様、確かに俺は
Give me
カ
just
ポ
a
ーティ
second.
を
I'm
探し
getting a
に行き、
phone
彼にアド
call.
バイスを求めました。
You think you're like home alone, and then your sister calls you and says, I'll be here in 15 minutes. No isn't an answer. Yeah, I know audio. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is my house right now, isn't it? It's our house. You woke up the dog, man. The dog was sleeping. What is your audio? I see it. Please help the dog. I can't be a VTuber for my face. I need my camera to see me. Ah, yawn, yawn, yawn. Alright, go back to sleep. Ah! I'm being attacked. I have to turn off the VTuber. I have to turn off the VTuber. I am being accosted in the face. I see you. I do. Stop it! Oh my god, please, Oreo. Lie down. For the love of Christ, come on, lie down. Let's go. Lie down. Alright, and I'll give you cuddles, right? How about that? Is that good enough? Does that sustain the dog's needs? If my VTuber starts getting really janky, you'll know who to blame, okay? She's run off for now, but I don't trust her. Oh shit, I should unlock the door, shouldn't I? So she can just walk in. Fuck. BRB again, Mama. No! Yes, I know I locked the door, but no one's coming yet. As when everyone does, we'll hear you. Don't you worry. I know when they do, will come in. You'll never keep quiet. That's true, T2. Alright, this might be a really short stream. Alright, let's see if I can get through this camping story at the very least.
しかし、お嬢様は関係ありません。お嬢様と一緒にいて、ストレスを感じたことなんて一度もありませんから。
アーラン、まだ私の謝罪を受け入れてくれないの？
Asta, you're
そ
being
の考
stupid.
えを打ち砕くためには、もう一つの重要な証拠を提示する必要があるよね。私は心に準ずる修行以外の話も知っているの。あなたが炭鉱さんに依頼して鏡と化す修行をこなそうとしたことも分かっているのよ。
This is so stupid.
あら、私は本当に申し訳なく思っているの。炭鉱さんと話すまであなたが大きなストレスを一人で抱えているとは知らなかった。
お嬢様、俺は本当に。
もういいから、証拠があるのよ。
What evidence? The pressure. Oh, is it supposed to be the window? Right. Because he broke the ceiling.
それがこの天井板よ。この天井板はあなたが壊したものよね。
Because she was born on March the 7th.
必ず修理します。
普段あなたは口数は少ないけど粗暴な人ではなかったわ。天井板を壊すなんてそれだけ強い力
No,
を込
okay,
めたって
Annie.
ことよね。
So, the
あ
girl
なたのストレスが大きく
went
根深い
into,
ことを
like,
示しているわ。
cryo freezing and space. Like, she was frozen. And the only memory she has is when she was freed from the ice on March 7th. So, she called herself March 7th. I think it would have been better if she just called herself March. But yeah, her literal backstory is that she was just frozen in ice. And the only thing she can remember is the date she was unfroze from. And ever since then, it's just new memories. You know. Small things like that. She's actually really cute though.
意味がわからないかも。あんた、別の手がかりはないの？
What other interpretation would there be? That is normal, not completely insane. I mean, Annie, you literally missed the most rabid fanboys I've ever met in my life, and it's over researchers in space, so... And this argument is literally about, the boss confronting one of his, employees because, she's putting too much pressure on him, but he's trying to say that's not the case, and now we're presenting evidence to prove that is the case. Yeah, no.
重要な証拠はこれよ。これは普通の宇宙ステーションの通行証じゃないわ。これには
Cool audio.
非常に
And I'm
重要な
dog
写
sitting at the
真
same
が貼
time.
られている。それはペペの写真よ。
This is such a stupid argument.
俺はペペが好きなので。
いいえ、アーラン。 嘘をつく必要はないわ。もちろんあなたが自分に
He likes the dog! Let him like the dog! The dog's
完
cute!
全に騙せているっていう可能性も排除しない。あなたとカポーティのシミュレーションの内容、それから業務計画の記録に書いてあるペペと一緒に電子投影フリスビーで遊ぶと
He
いう
just likes hanging out with the dog.
すべての証拠が表しているわ。ペペと遊ぶようにお願いしたことがあなたの一番のストレスになってる。
Let the man like the dog.
あなたはペペの写真をプリントアウトして常に気を抜かないようにしている。この通行証を見るたびにあなたは自分に言い聞かせていたんでしょ。アーラン、貴様は気合を入れてペペと遊ばないといけない。これはアスター所長からの依頼だから。もし彼女の前で間違い
Can my job be like this? Can my boss start begging on my knees like this?
俺はそんなこと考えたこともありません。お嬢様。お嬢様。俺の数々の修行はあなたとは無関係です。お嬢様からの任務は業務の範囲外であってもこなしてみせます。特にペペと一緒に遊ぶのは
It's probably a really good relaxation from the job.
アーランは別にアスター所長に対して何の不満も抱いてないと思うよ。
でもアーランの直属の上司は私だけ。私以外に誰がいるの？ストレスを解消する方法を学ぶために美月ちゃんにまでアドバイスを求め
This
た
is
のよ。
going on far too long, Asta.
嘘！アーランがうちと一緒に任務に出かけたのってストレスを感じるためだったの？
Don't look at me.
でもラッキーだったね。アーランと一緒に任務を最後までこなしてたらそれほどストレスはなかったかもだし偶然正しい判断をしたみたいだね。タンコってばなんて言ってたの？美月は他人の悩みを解決す
Causing
る
other
のがう
people's
まいみたいなこ
problems,
と？
Marge.
いずれにせよ今日は絶対に私が反省していることをアーランに知ってもらって謝罪を受け入れてもらう必要があるの。
しかしお嬢様。
もういい。
You stop.
アーラン、あなたのストレスは私にもわかる。
This is such a pathetic argument. Can I want this Murray like job, please? It'd be so fucking good. And the evidence is you tough walking away.
それってうちが撮った写真じゃん。
私はいつも任務や依頼をお願いしているのに戦場に向かうあなたを見届けたことはあまりにも少ない。この写真、そしてさっき一人で戦っていたこと、あなたに大きなストレスを与えていて本当に申し訳なく思ってる。ただでさえ業務で忙しい。
Let him keep the pupper, or I'm causing this bat to go through your head, man. If she takes the pupper away from this man at the end of the story, I'm pissed.
お嬢様、なんだかすごく感動しました。しかし俺が修行を始めた理由は実はミスヘルタにあるんです。ミスヘルタは宇宙ステーションに来るたびに俺に様々な防衛課の業務範囲外の仕事を依頼してくるんです。俺は拒否する勇気もなくて。ミスヘルタは上司としてはあまりにも圧が強いですから。
I just want to be level 18,
彼女が持っ
guys.
てきた新しいサンプルの実験体になれとか、聞いたこともないような古い書籍を探せとか。以前ならそれらの依頼も特に問題はなかったのですが、今は反物質レギオンの侵入騒ぎが少し落ち着いたばかりで、まだ多くの残党がいます。俺はそいつらを排除することにもっと時間を割きたいのですが。
つまり前もって練習をすることでヘルタの依頼を断れるようになりたいって思ったんだね。
ああ、残党を排除するときに名前が書かれていない手記を見つけたんだ。そこには上司からのストレスを和らげる36の方法と
This is a
修行に
moment
関する内容が
for
書かれていた。
everyone.
ああ、 手記には修行に関する注釈も書いてあったから、
What is it, audio?
俺も試してみようと思ったんだ。申し訳ありません、お嬢様。
つまり私はあなたにストレスを与えてはいな
But
かった
child
って
might
こ
already be
と？
here. That wasn't even 15 minutes.
お
Come
嬢
on.
様に対してストレスを感じたことはありません。
誤解が解けて
I'll
よ
mute
かったね。
if the child
二
comes
人とも
for.
よく反省するんだよ。
The dog will be
あん
really
たもそう
excited.
思うでしょ？そうそう。ほら、うちらは意見があったらはっきり言うでしょ？
I like March a lot. Oh god, my mom is now calling me. Jesus Christ. Oh god, I've broken. Oh, my VTuber's broken. There's too many faces. The dog is crazy. I have a child now. My mom called me about dinner. She offered a McDonald's. Absolutely not. McDonald's was rejected instantaneously. So we're going to KFC instead. If the VTuber breaks, I can move off of it. I do have two faces, so it might actually break now.
さっきから繰り返してるけど、タンコはなんて言ってたの？
とにかくお嬢様と一緒に俺を
I feel
探
this
しに来てく
ends
れて
soon.
感謝す
I
る。
want to just get to level 18 and
本当
continue
に
story.
感謝してるなら、後でペペと一緒に電子投影フリスビーで遊ばせてよね。
Is this over? It's over, cool. Good. Visitor verification. Arlen has become a visitor of the Express. You may come across Harlan when you return to the Express. Oh! That's actually fun. Wait. That's actually really fun. I like the idea of random people coming on the Express. So this game, mainly I fight monsters, and we also have a big space train that goes through space. But right now I'm inside a space station. That's funny. Yeah. Alright, we're not level 18, so I'm gonna have to keep doing side quests. Yippee!
目的地は君たちが決めればいい。
I see the Sakura's coordinates are still in the space here. Maybe it's easier to chat in a group. There's a batch of my old manuscripts in the space station. You know that I've been writing a book for the IPC. So I've been thinking, maybe how I could just copy and paste a few of the pages of my old manuscript for the extra book content. One of them is called Decomposition, Equation 36 or something. I can't remember the exact name. Anyway, that's the content. After you clean up the antimatter legion, help me find it and get it in the office. Send it over then. Incidentally, I do want, have an experiment that you could use both of you. See you, Baba. The dog just wants to play. I heard you were looking for me. Yeah, I wanted you to investigate the source of the mimetic virus that infected the Krakow conch. Mimetic virus is a kind of information particle that spreads around exponentially like a virus, which will bring changes in contamination to the host nature of thinking. Fortunately, it can infect inanimate objects, and thus it changed the Krakow's conch's eternal expression. It can no longer tell jokes, but instead it keeps talking weird nonsense. Like, get out of your comfort zone or you'll be wasted, or the pain you suffer will light up your way. Cliché quotes that make people cringe. It's one of our curios. It looks like an ordinary conch, but when you get close you can hear the dirty jokes coming from inside. As long as you hold your laughter, you can slowly attain the secret power it contains. Of course, no one has succeeded so far, so we only use it for people interrogations. Okay. I had someone examine it and find that it was caused by the mimetic virus, but the Krakow conch has been properly stored all this time, which means it's impossible for it to get infected on its own. The only possibility is that a worker who were already infected passed on the virus when they came in contact with the item. After I looked at the list of people who had recent contact with them, I've identified 3 suspects. Well, I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say. I want you to investigate these 3 suspects for me. I arranged for them to investigate as soon as I identified the list of suspects, but they have all found nothing unusual. Since these suspects have spent a fair bit of time in the space station, they are pretty familiar with the security department. They may have gotten away with the possible misconduct. I therefore could not get any useful investigation results. That's why I need to ask you for a favor. You don't know them very well. It may be easy for you to spot their flaws from a stranger's perspective. Sounds reasonable. It is. It is not rocket science. You just need to walk up to them and listen, and see if there's any unusual behavior. If you find anything weird, just write it down and report it to me. So what do you think? No problem, I'll take care of it. That's great. I'm relieved that you are willing to help. I'll reward you fairly. Let me think. Well, I don't know your taste. Why don't I pay you for everything you shop at car out of my own pocket? You're free to choose whatever you like. Well, let me tell you about the 3 suspects. Mayor from the Department of Insight, Chris from the Department of the Galactic Geopolitics, and Joan from the Medical Department. They usually stay in their own cabins given the station's current situation. I don't think they'll be anywhere else, so please help me take care of this. Bug. Also, I got an achievement. Choose hot-blooded dialogue 5 times. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't think the thing that I did was, like, hot-blooded, per se. Alright, let's go... Oh, there's Chris. Listen. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, I'm talking to you, you. What are you doing? Why are you staring at me like? Stay away from me. I'm just passing by. I saw you peeping at me, I'm sure of it. Hold on, why did you dye your hair like that? Did you want to show off in front of me? Try to stand out from everyone else? My hair! Dog, please, mercy. And your clothes, why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious tailor-made outfit? It's not a luxurious outfit. This is not a luxurious outfit. That's just in your opinion. Take a look at this. We're all wearing uniforms, and you're just trying to show off. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. It's not enough for you to show off in the virtual world. You have to track me down and show it off in front of my face. You think you're so rich that you can own the universe? Wait a second. What's that look in your face? Is there something in your eye? You have a concealed contact camera? Why are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who like to live broadcast your brilliant behavior. Now go away and leave me alone. This is very strange. I can't have a normal conversation with this person. Ow! Dog! I swear to fucking Christ! I have hair and it's sensitive. Stop making me a page. The page doesn't look the same. Alright, let's try again. Mara is the right ahead. I better not alert her. I'll hide here and listen to what she says. Ha hoo. Am I doing this right? I feel like the pronunciation's not very good. Maybe I'll keep practicing. Fluffy hair and strong limbs. If only I could touch it. Bah, what kind of dirty ideas is this? Oh, how nice would it be if I could be their slave? Hiss. I just need to keep practicing. One day I can. you look much better lately. So the thing I told you about it actually worked. Well, no, that's not the case. Sorry, I did try to look up what you mentioned, but I might have gone off track halfway. But yes, it's quite useful. It's just that, well, is there anything else? Well, there is something I want to ask you. So I've been researching how eons are depicted in mythological tales from different planets. Why are they depicted so differently? Some even have the so-called Leviathan worship. Leviathans can be pet too. Well, pets, well, there's a research report that I haven't finished working on yet, so I'll get back to you later. Sure, by the way, I haven't seen you around lately. Did you go on some exotic field trip? Did you discover anything new? Can you tell me anything? Well, let's talk about this later. I didn't... Okay, I understand. You might be very busy since you came back. Anyway, it's nice to see that you're recovered mentally. I'll leave you to it. I don't think Mare's a strange one. They're odd, but they're not broken. That's for sure. I don't think they would be broken. Well, we're trying to look for someone that's broken. Medical. Jordan is right in front of me. Looks like she's trying to talk to someone. There's nowhere to hide. I know, I'll just pretend I'm checking out the medical services. Hey Joan, so surprised to see you're still not sleeping today. How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station. The test results are out. I've sent them to you for the terminal. You may start the review process. My goodness, Joan is actually working? Am I dreaming? You're only noticing this now. She's been 3 hours early for work for the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying much attention. Review countdown begins. 30 minutes left. I only took a few days off, and now our department has changed so much. I can't believe it. Who turned you into this, Joan? What happened to you? My guess is that something happened to something to do with the department's reform. The Interastral Peace Corporation has cut the medical research budget this quarter, and we are also my god. And we're also impacted. I heard there would be a reform. It's not that unusual for people trying to get a high performance indicator during such turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need some time to digest all this. It's really unbelievable. The sleeping beauty of our medical department finally stopped sleeping and began to act in her duty as a doctor. No one's gonna believe this. 20 minutes left. I need to see the result of the drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, I'll get on to it. Although Joan looks normal, the way she speaks is very strange. She's emotionless when she talks. Her face looks like stiff like a rod. Is there something wrong? No. And then we go back to Astra and I guess Talbot about it.
目的地は君たちが決めればいい。
It's you. Thank you for the implement station. To encounter some problems, tell her the opposition. So all 3 of them sound unusual, but in theory there should be only one person who's infected. The principle behind it is actually quite simple. The viral loaded of informational particles left behind the magnetic virus in the current punch is simply not high enough. The viral loaded detected barely reaches the amount that can be carried by an infected adult, so it's absolutely impossible for the particle punch to have contacted the virus from multiple individuals. So what's next? I've got a backup plan. The magnetic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all the virtual data on the space station is traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much from our previous investigation, let's check the browsing records of the 3 suspects. Then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the data exchange center where the terminal is located. But I've never used the terminal. Don't worry, it's simple. Enter the terminal, verify your identity, and you can start your query. Simply put, anyone using any data gadget, which usually includes everyone in the space station, would have their user behavior recorded by the terminal. It's thus inappropriate for me or other staff members to check such information. It's not like that. I could have gone if I could think about it. Despite different backgrounds and people in the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. The traces left from using virtual data can be found on the terminal. For example, from there, here people can see all the unusual virtual platforms you visited during your working hours. Therefore, to respect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself and other staff, should access the terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you were a space station staff, would you be happy with me going for your browsing records in the virtual network? I mean, you're making me about to go do it. Now you understand, right? That's why your special identity makes you perfect candidate for this. Jesus, the kind of nonsense you think about all day. I have nothing against you. Why do I set you up? From an objective point of view, you're an outsider of the space here, and you're not familiar with most people here, so like you hold any personal drugs against anyone. Not every outsider has the right to access the data records, but you're different. You're the hero of the space station. People trust your moral character. But of course, if you do decide to help, I hope you'll keep everything you see strictly confidential. No problem. I will see. Anyway, keep it all a secret while you're still in the space station. As for where you go or what you do in the future, it's none of my business. Before you leave, let me tell you to use the terminal. As you know, the invasion of the station severely damaged the whole data center, and the server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully remediated, and reported cases of the virus infection only made things worse. I had to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identical verification program manually every day, check whether the electrically of each visitor entering the room is normal, thus ensuring that the terminal is not invaded. Since the optical identity verification program is reversed dynamically after it's turned on every day, you need to re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the maintenance engineer. I've told the engineer that you have permission to enter the room, so I will leave the rest to you. Sure. I got about 2% of that. There's a lot of big words, and a lot of me not understanding the big words. A row of large words pop on the terminal screen. Code error 505, service unavailable. There are no other responses. Someone runs back into the room panting. Looks like he's the maintenance engineer Astra mentioned. The terminal doesn't respond. Let me ask him. I'm sorry. Are you Sakura? Astra already gave you the heads up that you're going to use the terminal. I'm terribly sorry if the computer system in the next room suddenly initiated an auto update. The researchers didn't have time to save the results. Besides, I went to go help him just now. Prompted error code 505. I didn't connect the data to the terminal when I was away. Let me turn it on. I'll give us a second. It's all set now. Please verify your identity again, and the results will come up when you input your query. Okay. Oh god. They're giving me puzzles. Well, no, it's not amazing at puzzles, but it's still puzzles unnecessarily. Oh, treasure chest, never mind. And internal data strictly confidential. Search number question mark. Access level of forest awareness. Data device 4927. Data device ESTA. Obtain camera access to obtain album assets. Visited the webpage Galactic Search. Where the best photos editing software. So obtain album assets. Visit the webpage after go dating. Meet your soulmate whenever and wherever. Oh my god! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome, raiders! The moon is here? Oh, that's such a sick raid message. Hi! Welcome to the stream! I'm Sakura. I'm currently in a bit of an odd situation. I am dog sitting and there's a child behind me. So if my VTuber looks a bit off, it's the child's fault. But thank you, and thank you for the follow, Shanfei. I see you have well? Yeah, I do, and I love him. He's so much fun. I love him so much. Use the software Twin Flames, a private dating community for space people, welcoming and diverse. Okay. Oh, this is Mare. Visited the webpage Galactic Search Guide, Sleep Aid Video. Visited VideoPie, the freshest and fastest video service. VideoPie, the year's top sleep aid trick. The most comfortable scalp massage. Visit VideoPie ASMR. VideoPie, small orange cat offers you a special wake-up service in the rainy season. VideoPie, immersive cat sleep aid. A large black cat snoring like a thunder cat. Visit Leap Clip Kitty Invasion. Get out of the way. Visit the webpage Galactic. I hate this. I'm in a drought. I've been lucky, I think. I've got a lot of 4-star characters. I've only got 1 5-star so far. But I haven't pilled too much and I've been saving because I'm not a fan of Seal, so. To the document right, Eon's mythology, the history of witches and cats. This just seems like someone has went on down the cat rabbit hole. So, this is the clip, most comprehensive punctuation guide available in the guide. 10 different ways to want to behave, showing affection to cats. Oh god. Thank you for the follow, Vicky. Thank you. It was made by Livinar. She was here just a bit ago. And the rigging was done by Sheikah Live. And the two of them were so talented, man. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I tamed a video of Epic 100% effective, the team weapon right feeling. Okay, Asta visited the webpage Cosmin shopping cart, visit the webpage, visit the most expensive, visit the webpage. Okay, cool. It turns out Mira's been suffering from insomnia. Now she fell asleep after watching short videos of cats snoring, so she doesn't integrate the sounds of cats last time. Turns out she's a run-of-the-mill cat lover, that's good. She can't be the one who got infected. Cool. Let me look at the other people's investigations. Oh. Oh no. The computing power of the terminal was thus greatly decreased, not to mention it's only running on a single core processor right now. Oh god. The lead researcher said she was going to purchase new equipment, but hasn't arrived yet. Therefore, thank you for the alert. If I enjoy your stream, I need to catch up with human needs, such as a bath and food. No problem. I appreciate the lurk. And thank you for so much for the raid as well. I hope everyone has a good time. I'm currently completing this world quest, and then I'm level 18, and I can go back to story. And I'm so excited to go back to story. And the current identity verification program has been active manually every day. Please come back tomorrow. Don't forget to ask me to turn on verification. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess it is complete, and we're level 18, so we can do the main quest. So we'll live our life in peace, knowing that we can go back to the main quest. The story's really good, yeah. I hate level, like, requirements, but I also understand it.
目的地は君たちが決めればいい。
Hi!
フック、あんたのことだったの？
さすがのうちも予想外。
なるほど。モグラ島も遅延の。
私がドスクロのフック様だ。何か用？
誤解だと思いますよ。僕ですよ、皆さん。オレグさんが手配したガイドは。
No, I'd rather Hook actually.
僕は悲しいです。こんな小さな子供をガイドだと勘違いして、僕のことに思い当たらないなんて。
はいはい。そんなの気にしてどうすんのよ。逆に聞きたいんだけど、遅延の誰もがスバローグのアジトを知っているのに、あんたが案内する必要なんてあるの？
ほら、適材適所と言うじゃないですか。遅延はスバローグの拠点を知っているけど、入ったことはないですよね。
あんたは入ったことあるの？
ね、ありませんよ。でも僕はあの機械仕掛けの集落をくまなく調べ、必ず役に立つであろう
This
手
guy
がか
is
り
the
をい
most
くつか
shadiest
集めました。
motherfucker that's ever existed on this planet.
ちょっと、それはどういう意味ですか？この3歩ほど言葉に誠実な者はいませんよ。天地神明に誓って3歩は常に誠心誠意を尽くしています。
はいはい。
はいはい。信じるから早く案内してよ。
はい。ではしっかりついてきてくださいね。
I'm
ね
very
え、散
secure.
歩まだなの？
お嬢さん、いくらなんでも1分に1回聞くのはひどすぎません？すぐそこですから、すぐそこ。
Look.
ここがスバローグのアジト？もっと物寂しい場所だと思ってたのに、すごく賑やかじゃん。
多くの流浪者は一時的にここで暮らしているの。彼らの昔の住処は劣界のモンスターに占領されてしまったからね。
スバローグのすぐ近くで寝泊まりするなんて危険じゃないの？
危なくないわ。スバローグは確かに横暴だけど、人間をむやみに攻撃することはない。帰る場所のない人
Isn't
に
Seal
とっては
gonna have to
む
like
しろ安
leave?
全よ。はあ、早々に引っ越していなければ今頃私もこの中の一人になっていたかもしれないわ。
Or like, isn't she gonna have to like go now? Just saying. It's mine. I was really, really worried that they were gonna start some sort of conversation with me. Collections. I can't help myself. Chests. Like, I'll come back and explore properly as I do always.
すごく大きな門。よし、見てて。
Okay, use the controller right to your side.
ごま
それは何？パスワードなの？
童話に登場する呪文はここでは通用しないだろう。
There's literally...
ちょうど言おうとしたら美月さんが変な呪文を唱え出したんですよ。
We literally just have a controller
教
to our
え
right
てあげ
side.
ましょう。この門の仕掛けはすでに把握しています。スバローグのアジトには
There's a controller
誰もが
right
出入り
there,
できる
guys.
わけではありません。スバロ
Two
ーグに
brain
会いたい
cells.
人は認証を受ける必要があるんです。
認証？
はい、認証を得た異端者しか出入りはできません。スバローグの異端者が指定で機械の残骸を集め、それをスバローグが修理しているんです。まさにノーリスクハイリターン。もっと早く知っていれば。公式ボスと呼ばれていたかもしれません。
無駄話はいいから、どこで認証を受けるのよ。
簡単です。流浪者の近くにいるロボットが見えますか？あれこそスバローグの目で彼の指示に従ってここの秩序を維持しています。流浪者の一挙手一投足を見守るほかに試練を与えることも任務の一つです。異端者になりたいのならあのロボットたちのテストをパスする必要があります。それは知りませんよ。僕はスバローグとやり合うつもりはありませんからね。皆さんがロボットに直接
What a useful guide!
尋ねてみてくださ
I
い。
hate this man.
ここの人たち、まるでロボットに管理されているみたい。地上では考えられない光景。上層部のロボットはただの道具に過ぎないのに。
If you don't mind.
スバローグを普通のロボットだと思わないことね。あいつはなんというかすごく特殊なの。こいつよね。
なんかすごく簡素な作りだね。
March, you're about to be blessed into
起
the
動
next
できる
universe.
のかしら。壊れてたりしないわよね。あ、びっくりするじゃない。
Deserved.
プロトコル起動。スキャン開始。検証。認証失敗。アクセス許可なし。試練を開始。
もう始まるの？
試練第一開始。問題。
I love
内燃
questions.
機関ラップ大会のチャンピオンは
Oh,
誰？
never mind, I don't like questions.
来年何ラップ？そんなの知ってるわけないじゃん。
散歩。答えを知っているか？
僕はもちろん知りません。
I
もう頼りになるのかならないのか、一体どっちなの？
僕は全知全能じゃありませんので情報を集めないとなんとも。ただそう慌てないでくださ
So we're
い。
gonna go cheat.
流浪者の話を聞いて回れば思いもよらぬ収穫があるかもしれませんよ。
答えよ。内燃機関ラップ大会のチャンピオンは誰？
Okay.
動くな。すぐに直してやる。
私は機械の墓地に行く旧式だ。部品はお金にならない。
何を言ってるんだ。お前の部品を売り飛ばすつもりはない。
おやおや、ここは本当にいろんな人がいるんですね。騙されないように皆さん気をつけてくださいね。
あんたがうちらを騙さないといいけどね。
はは、お嬢さん執念深いんだから。
Colonel Covered after being in the house, ordering the rap scene, his rooms to drive away the winter blues. 4,000 days with no light gets dark. 4,000 kids with no homes, that's stark. No more food left in the cupboard, the mood is dire. Like a fire burning, she knows it's bright her kid's desire. Fragile, innocent, young eyes peeking out the window. Life can be so tough, only your mama's really never knows. Fixating, hating, those problems never really abate. I was sweeping past outside and on a shadow, take a look. 10 square feet of sadness written down in her notebook. Noting down the starlight, oh, it's so romantic. Then painting a scene that's heartbreaking and tragic. A broken heart, cause freedom keeps her going. Dignity stolen, we're drifting out that it's snowing. Now, just for a crust of bread, just for liberation, go against the grain like that alien gravitation. The wheels they keep are turning in Snow Nation. Our era will compete is reconciliation. 4,000 days, 4,000 nights. Kids think glaciers are just frozen melts. 4,000 homes, 8,000 eyes. Those sweet breadcrumbs like scattered snowflakes. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Creation is just something of some kind of game. Rap is never a break over my prison of pain. I got my beat, larks falling out my feet. I'm building up my confidence but flows to elite. Don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to be. Mess with my genius and you'll be sorry. Don't be such a coward, we gotta stop the clock. Catch me when I'm mad and I'll explode TikTok. That's all I gotta say, don't force me to create. Those with no talent can just shut 'em away. No one made you listen, whatever you were hoping. Your parents should have taught you not to eat with your mouth open. We got 88 degrees bedrock, respect the name. Or I'll beat you like a debt collector, bringing the pain. That's enough for me, don't think it's all I got. I'm worried you can't handle if I really shot my shot. That's enough for me, don't try to match this genius. My little fingers rapping, you could still take me to the cleaners? Yeah. Yuri's performance ends. Uh-huh. Is this it?
聞いたか？あのバカどもがコークで喧嘩を始めたところ、スバローグさんが場を収めたらしいぜ。言ったろ？地下で俺たちを守れるのはスバローグさんだけだって。彼についていけば間違いない。おい、なんか言えよ。口が聞けないのか？
いつも二言目にはスバローグさんのことを言い出す。もう聞き飽きた。
事実だろうが、周りの奴らを見てみろ。スバローグさんがいなかったらとっくに餓死してる。
補給場所の医療物資が急に増えてたな。誰が持ってきたんだ？
多分クラーラだろ。こんな親切なことをする人他にいないさ。
クラーラってそいつも流浪者なのか？
あの子と俺たちじゃ比べ物にならない。なんせ彼女はスバローグさんの信頼する家族だからな。
ロボットの家族？
もう少しここにいればわかるさ。
Well, I guess 88 degrees bedrock is the right answer here.
いやいや、超小型水晶振動子を放熱基板に差し込んじゃダメだって。それ、誰が言ってたんだ？カンテラパフラビーは古代遺物のインターフェースからパーツの組み合わせを考えてたぞ。機械を動かすなら超小型水晶振動子をブレーキモジュールと接続しないと。
I don't understand mechanics.
機械なんて ただのでっかいゴミくずだろ。おいおい、バフラビーを信じるなんてどうかしてるぞ。あいつこの間も感電してたじゃないか。本当に頭のいいやつの言うこと聞いた方がいいぜ。機械の修理だったらマリフ以上に詳しいやつはいない。超小型推奨振動子を論理制御中枢につないで振動ドリルの電源をオンにしてた。それを好みで見たからな。マリフ？あいつにしろその弟にしろ古代物の偽物を見分けられねえだろう。
This is
この間もまがいものを売ってるひょろっとし
an
たやつに
argument that I
騙され
feel
てた
like
ぞ。
might be necessary and required
おい
later.
おい、そんな証拠ないだろ。話を捏造するなよ。
Okay.
よよ、役立たずのゴミども、よく聞け。内燃機関チャンピオン88ロックボトル、レペゼン仮想部の夜明け、心震わすトラップを聞
Wait,
け。
hold on.
孤独な子が見上げる月、冷酷な都市に舞う雪、沈黙絶望倒壊した光景は見るに絶えず己を守る、彼女を守る、教職の女王は虚構を語る。実家で生まれ持ち帰る家は今やれち、尊厳と静止を顧みない。父と母のもとに帰りたい。小さなかがり火、たつかな灯火、真夜中に逃げ出すこの街、上と山の競争、歯を食いしばり闘争、ペタペタペタペタ闇夜に伸びる彼女の層が、口を塞いで息を止めよ、真の像が止まるまでこらえよ。風が吹き、ぎこきらめき、さえ切れず
Why is this not translated? I want to hear this.
夜、親の声は遠ざかる。目を閉じた彼は知る。
That went
メ
hard.
ロブルクの夜。
Hold on.
試練内燃機関だ。正解。
No.
認証結果成功。残り認証回数2。右手を出してください。
Okay.
右手？はい。何するの？ちょっといたたたた。これが認証マークなの？
いいですね。あと2つですよ。さあ行きましょう。
So we have one.
プロトコル起動スキャン毎回繰り返すのめんどくさいな。
The robots are at it again.
はあ？この鉄の塊、今なんて言った？
こいつすごくイライラしてるみたい。うるさいな。早く終わらせよう。レベル1の認証はあるか？ないのなら時間を無駄遣いさせるな。これのこと？ほら見て。そうそう、これこれ。問題を出すぞ。よく聞け。問題。超小型水
God damn it,
晶
they were just
振動
having this
子は
conversation.
どのパーツに接続すべきか。あ、当てちまったのかよ。めんどくさいな。また仕事かよ。
I was listening.
手を出せ。え、またうち？あれすごく痛いんだけど。うわ、痛たたた。よし、認証は残り1個だ。早く行け。
Sorry, Mark.
もう邪魔するなよ。
That's one.
とりあえず前回の認証を見せよ
こいつなんかおかしいわね。
プロトコルきききききききききききき起動失敗修復を。
This voice actor didn't get paid
嫌
enough.
な予感が。
修復失敗コアモジュール破損外部からの脅威を検知
Oh.
脅威を排除するため戦闘モジュール起動。
やっと頭脳労働じゃなくなったわね。私がこの鉄の塊を直してあげるわ。
I gotta beat the shit out of something. Let's go.
今去るのなら見逃そう。君らはこの力について何も知らない。星が砕け散る様を見るがいい。生と死。君らに選ぶ余地はない。
Hi, Jemmy. Yeah, I play a variety of games.
避けてね。
Love Honkai World right now. It's been really fun.
いや。いや。
Nice. Oh god, he survived. He was so close.
続きは俺に任せろ。
I should pop him.
礼儀のなってないお客さんね。星の祝福をあなたに。始めようか。くらえ。
Easy. Variety streamer era? I've always tried to be a variety
こ
streamer.
れでおとなしくなったわね。
システムを再起動してみよう。認証システム起動成功。右手を出してください。
I like the anime design, yeah.
またうちが痛い目に遭うんだね。
March, it has to be you.
前のより痛いんだけど。これでラストでよかった。これで入れるんだよね。スバローグの認証ロボットも大したことないじゃん。本当に効果あるのかしら。戻って確かめるわよ。
There we go. Teehee! Back to the robot area. Thank you for the follow, Yanni.
ほらこの散歩役に
Is
立ちま
blood
したよ
tier
ね。
reference to Overlord?
はいはい。あんたのお
Oh,
かげ
that's
だよ。
shell tier, isn't it? Never mind.
ボスにも言っておくから。今は黙っててちょうだい。
はい。では一言だけ。
Yeah,
この
no,
先は
it
未
looks
知の
really
領
cool.
域ですので、くれぐれも気をつけてくださいね。
行こう。スバローグを見つけてことをはっきりさせなきゃ。
もしもし、僕の言ったことちゃんと聞いてましたよね。
Do I continue or do I stop here? I mean, I'll activate this real quick.
門。なんでまた門があるのよ。
Okay. Yeah, my mom's gonna be here soon, and I'm getting a KFC, and I also have a child, so I'd like to entertain her. Thank you though for coming out. Look, I'm gonna see if there's any other people live, cause it's my etiquette if someone raided me, it's always nice to raid someone else. Raid? Raid. Oh my word. I've been reading too much. Too much words malfunctioning. Let's see if there's someone I can raid though. Oh my god. To raid someone else would. Okay, it's been something today. My brain is on the short circuit. Oh my god. Do you know, I should just stop talking. It's better that way. I am struggling. I'm trying to look at any Honkai Star Rail people that I can raid. In-game, of course, Twitch. I am like I'm just having a moment, okay? Do 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 do. See, any English streams that I can raid. There's a lot of actual streams, really. People that are already at level 40? Man. Might be on something. They're already there's so many people already on the end game. Okay, there's someone that I see that might be around about the same place. So I'll try and I want to raid someone that's around about the same place as me. Let's go. Making them keep each other in gifts. Little Barbie Dreamhouse. I actually have never taught anyone wrong. But thank you for coming out. The raid's gonna start very soon. I hope you guys enjoy the raid content. Thank you again for Vicken for the raids in himself. That was really appreciated. And I hope you guys have fun. I'm hoping to just keep streaming regularly because it's just so much fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys another time. Enjoy. Goodbye.